How to take stunning pictures, brought to you by LUMIX from Panasonic.
Today we find ourselves in my home. We're in the iconic city of London, capital of the UK, and we're going to take some landscape photographs. These are my kind of pictures. I really like different kinds of architecture. I love different kinds of landscapes. And today we're armed with these two cameras. We've got two LUMIX cameras, the G2 and the TZ10, and they're going to help us take some really nice pictures. We're going to start with the G2 because it's got a lot of features that I think are going to be really useful to use with Tower Bridge. It's got this flip out screen, so we're going to be able to use it to take some really interesting angles. We've got the G2, and from what I understand, it actually has this thing called intelligent auto. So I can just basically put all of the settings, all of the different considerations in the hands of the camera, and I can just focus on composition and just getting the kind of shot that I want. All I have to do is press this button right here, and this will set the intelligent auto on. And then we're ready to roll. And I can just play with the flip screen, and then I can just compose a photo the way I want. And it's a nice big clear screen to help me focus. So far, as you know, we've been using the G2, but we've been neglecting his little brother, the TZ10. So we're here by Big Ben in the Houses of Parliament. So we're going to take a couple of snaps, just using the point and click, but it's still quite a fully featured camera. Right now, we're going to just set it to a basic thing called scenery mode, which allows you to have everything in focus without thinking about any kind of settings. The TZ10 actually has a 12 times optical zoom, so you can get in as close and personal as you want. We're going to switch back to the G2. See, one thing I actually really like about this camera, you can basically change so many lenses. There's a lot of lenses that are available. So I've put on the 45 to 200 lens just to get a little bit closer to Big Ben. Here we are right next to Battersea Power Station. Using the lens that I've got at the moment, I can take a picture, I can zoom in. What I actually like to do is take a wider angle if possible. So what I'm going to do is I've got the 45 to 200 on, but I'm actually going to change the lens to use a wide angle lens. So as you can see here, I've now got the 7 to 14mm on there, which gives it a much wider range, so I can fit in a lot in width ways. I'm going to see how we can do this. We're actually looking on the other side of the bridge, just literally across the road. And if you actually look out here, we're still on the Thames, but I think on this side it's a lot calmer and we can do what we call a panoramic picture. And that's where you get a series of pictures and you stitch them together into one picture. Remember the TZ10 that we used before? It's got a panoramic assist function. So first of all, we'll go to scene mode, just using the dial on the top. A little menu will appear, and based on the furthest left in the middle, you'll see the panoramic assist function. And then it'll just ask you whether you want to go left to right, right to left, down to up to down. You choose whichever one you want for your kind of panorama. And then some grid lines will appear, and that will help you with your framing. Now you can do this freehand, especially if you've got a very steady hand, or focus assist is on. But what I'm going to use my tripod just to make it very accurate. I'll start with the trees on the left, and I'll take all the pictures all the way around to the right. Now, as soon as I take the picture and it's in focus, it's going to ask me whether I want to retake it or want to take the next one, which is a very nice function. And just on the furthest left side of the screen, it's going to leave a little ghost image. So what I have to do is I just rotate around until that ghost image lines up with what I can see here. It takes the guesswork out of it, so I know exactly where the panorama is going to stitch up to. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to duck for some cover. If you want to find anything else out, please check out some of the videos on the website. I'll catch you soon.
How to take stunning pictures, brought to you by LUMIX from Panasonic.